Okay, this is example 2 of the non-baby one. So 3x squared minus 1x minus 2, just like it is on your paper. Okay, so I'm still going to start the same with my x. I do a times c for the top, so 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. The bottom comes from b, which b is just negative 1 by itself. Okay, factors of 6, you only have 2 choices. It's either 6 and 1 or 2 and 3. So if I'm trying to get to 1, obviously I don't need this one. I need 2 and 3. Now, I need a negative somewhere because I have to be at negative 6. And when I add them, I want the answer to end up negative. So that means the bigger guy gets the negative. Okay, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. 2 plus negative 3 is negative 1. Okay. Again, this isn't a baby one because 3 is the first coefficient, so I have to do it the long way. That means I'm rewriting the equation, 3x squared. Instead of my middle term, I'm using my 2 new guys that I came up with. So plus 2x minus 3x minus 2. Okay. So I simplify here, put my 2 parentheses around there. Remember, in the first parenthesis, at least an x has to come out. So I'm going to take an x out of the first parenthesis. Because 3 and 2 don't have anything in common, so I can't take anything more. So what's left is 3x plus, what's left is 3x plus 2. Now, in the second parenthesis, remember that it has to end up matching the first one or you did something wrong. So I have negative 3x minus 2, and I need what's left inside to end up as positive 3x plus 2 in order for them to match. So that means all I have to take out of here is a negative 1. Okay, and remember you can go back and distribute. Negative 1 times 3 is negative 3x. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. So everything worked out how I wanted it to. Your parentheses match, so this guy becomes your first factor. The 2 objects that you took out come down together to be your second factor. This is still set equal to 0. Now you go back like you did on the baby ones. You give everybody their own equation and you solve. So I'm going to move the 2 over. 3x equals negative 2. Divide by 3. X is equal to negative 2/3. X minus 1 equals 0, so I'm going to just move the 1 over. X is equal to 1. Good. There's one more, so watch example 3 if you're still stuck.